Just a quick update on the channel before this in-depth Goku Black video starts. In the next week or so, I'm going to be doing a ReZero anime news update talking about exactly what percentage the anime is up to compared to the light novels and how the first season will end on the 25th episode. And then the seasonal anime videos I'm going to be doing when the season ends. First, a Berserk video discussing what went wrong and what they should have done following previous example shows such as Hunter x Hunter and Full Metal Alchemist 2003. And then two Mob Psycho videos. First, one looking at the character development of Mob and Ritsu, and the second being comparing Mob Psycho 100 to One Punch Man and analysing which show is better. So if you want to see those videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel to get the videos as soon as they come out. But with that being said, let's get right into the Black video. When Goku Black was first leaked all across the internet that he was going to be a character in Dragon Ball Super at the start of June this year, I was honestly very uncertain about whether this was a good decision or not by Toei Animation. But yes, obviously this was a good decision from a marketing and profit standpoint for Toei and Toriyama, which would also help increase Super's ratings, as this was what a majority of the fan base wanted. Although personally, I didn't want this to happen, and every time I would see these comments to bring evil Goku in Dragon Ball Super, it would just make me go, oh, Toei Animation's eventually going to put evil Goku in Super. And I say this because Toei gives what the fans want in the end of the day if they make money off it. Remember, they brought Frieza back in Resurrection of F and also Future Trunks in this latest arc in Super. And let's just hope to God that Toei don't bring back Bardock, Broly, and whoever the fuck else in Super that we haven't seen in ages. And people, I know they are not canon, which in itself is another reason also not to bring them back. And let's also not forget that the Goku Black concept is not an original idea, as we've already had Turles from the Tree of Might movie, who is practically extremely similar to the Goku Black character, as they both look exactly like Goku, and they both, Black and Turles, go across the galaxy conquering and destroying planets, and also the life forms from those planets. But what we've seen from Goku Black's character in Super so far, I've been pretty impressed overall. There has been too many villains in the Dragon Ball series that are just, he's cool, he's awesome, he's a total badass, which by itself, there's nothing wrong with that. They look cool, they sound cool, all that stuff. But with most Dragon Ball villains, that's all to their character really. They're just evil for the sake of being evil, and there's no real characterization to explain why they are evil and what motives they have to explain the reasons why they do these evil actions, why they want to kill many species and become the ruler of the universe. And I'm not going to go too far in depth in this, but some examples of characters that have never been explained as of the motives of why they're evil are in order of the series: Piccolo Daimao, the Saiyans, Raditz, Vegeta, Nappa, Frieza, the androids 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, Super Buu, Kid Buu, Super 17, and Omega Shenron, the major villains. But you know, there's a few exceptions, some that explain the reasons why they did evil actions. Beerus, as his role as the God of Destruction, he had the authority. You could also include Champa in this, but practically they're the same exact character. 2, Baby, he had the notion of wanting to get revenge on the Saiyans for his Sufurian race. 3, Cell, he wanted to kill in order to achieve his perfect form. And finally 4, Fat Buu, Good Buu, as he killed because he didn't know it was bad, and he stopped after Mr. Satan told him and understood why it is wrong to kill people. And already from the start of this Future Trunks arc in Super, we are already seeing some in-depth characterization of Black, explaining the reasons why he does evil actions. And Black, of course, he's extremely ruthless and sadistic. As he said when fighting Trunks, he's already destroyed a couple of universes before coming to Earth. And although this is very similar to the norm of the majority of Dragon Ball Z villains, being that Black appears to be very psychotic in a way, likes to take enjoyment out from the destruction that he's created, nothing's changed there. But what has changed from the norm and what's been added to his character to explain why he is evil is really important, as Black wants to rid the world of all Ningen, all humans, meaning not just Earthlings, but every species in existence, as he believes that humanity is a failure and wants to make a perfect world, eradicating every species. And also, it seems that Black utterly detests humanity, as he perceives them as a blasphemy and God's greatest mistake. And I know there are a lot of problems with this, how from the last couple of episodes of Super, that Black's personality is pretty much identical, just really similar to Zamasu, and I'll talk about this later in the video. But especially what I really like about Black's character is that what he believes that he is doing by wiping out all of humanity is the right thing, and he believes this to be justice. This is what I love about his character, as he thinks the universe will become a true paradise without humanity's existence. So he doesn't think he's doing anything wrong. And this is very similar, or a little bit similar, to the character Light Yagami from the Death Note series, how he believed he was doing the right thing, killing off criminals to make society a better place.
You think I'm evil? I am justice! I protect the innocent and those who fear evil! I'm the one who will become the god of a new world that everyone desires! All those who would oppose that god, they are the ones who are truly evil!
But back onto Black. It's also possible that he harbours some negative feelings towards the Saiyan race, as seen when he fought future Trunks, but he still referred to them as a proud warrior race, and it also seems he has respect to Goku as well as when he fought him, which is pretty interesting. And he also shares very similar traits to Goku, that being the desire to fight strong opponents and the love of the battle. But when the leak dropped of Goku Black's hair colour being pink, I was a bit annoyed at first about the transformation, because from the photo at the time on the Japanese Amazon account from Bandai Namco, it was clearly very pink, and overall pink is just a weaker colour compared to the other colours, which I didn't agree that Black should have this hair colour, because Toei and Toriyama were introducing him as this ruthless and vicious villain who had exterminated the universe, and having the colour pink, it makes it look a bit weaker.
Please, no one's going to notice if you wear a pink shirt to work.
Wait a minute. Go back. Zoom in.
Why is that man in pink? Oh, that's Homer Simpson, sir. He's one of your boobs from Sector 7G.
Simpson, eh? Well, judging by his outlandish attire, he's some sort of free-thinking anarchist.
I'll call security, sir.
Excellent.
But when the episode 56 preview of Super dropped and Black's Super Saiyan Rose form was officially revealed, having to look close up at his transformation, it wasn't just all pink. There were also bits of white in his hair as well, kind of like shiny or silverish, which stood out a bit from not just having just pink hair. And what we saw from episode 56 of Super, Black's hair, it's not just a white silver and pink colours. The whole surrounding of his aura on the outside of it is like a darkish red colour, and on the inside the aura looks like a darkish purple, nearly even really darkish blue, you could say. So overall, I'm really happy with how the writers designed Goku Black's Super Saiyan Rose transformation, because even though the hair colour is pink, there's still so many darker coloured pinks and purples and reds, which make Black still such a dark, threatening villain to Goku and Vegeta and Trunks. And so now I'm going to be giving a little talk about a problem I have about Zamasu working together with Black briefly, as this was revealed in the latest Super episode 56 to this date of the airing of this video, as the Raw has just come out. The subtitles hasn't come out yet. So, and this will sort of be a theory video as well, talking about the alignment between Zamasu and Black. So in this theory video, I'm going to be referring to two Zamasus actually being in existence, and I'm going to explain the reasons why the Zamasu that we saw fighting Goku on the Kai planet, I'll be referring to him as the original timeline Zamasu, is not the Zamasu that appeared before Black when fighting Vegeta, as it has to be a Zamasu from the Future Trunks timeline. Has to be the Zamasu from the Future Trunks timeline. I'm going to be giving my reasons, guarantee you that. And so we know both of them are working together, or at least are aligned, because Zamasu tells Black, "You promised to let me be the one to finish off Son Goku." And I know this information from the Raws because Herms from Kanzenshuu has translated it, so just saying that, so yeah. So I don't reckon Zamasu has total control of Black, but they definitely seem to be in some sort of agreement to wipe out all the Ningen, and especially Son Goku, to create their perfect utopia that they were talking about in this episode, that they both have the same views on. So, but maybe Zamasu has a little bit of control over Black because when he appeared in this episode, he wasn't going to tolerate any selfish behavior from Black when he was fighting Vegeta. We saw that in this episode. And there were also a lot of hints before the alignment reveal. Trunks even wondered if Black was Zamasu due to Black knowing about God Ki. But the problem I have is that Goku Black was created or existed before Zamasu from the original timeline met Son Goku when they were fighting. Now understand that Black is from a future timeline, the future Trunks timeline where Goku does not exist because he's dead. Goku conducted a heart virus, remember? And he died before future android 1718 killed all the Z-Fires and destroyed civilization before future Trunks saved the day. Now, if Zamasu was going to create a present timeline, Goku Black, that would be a time paradox. And that is not how time travel works in Dragon Ball. I'm going to be giving my reasons for that right now. So now, think about it like this. It's a time paradox because future Goku is dead. Zamasu from the original timeline that we all know never had the chance to meet him in the future. So how could he have possibly known about Goku or even created Goku Black? And when this original timeline, Zamasu meets Son Goku with Beerus and Whis and that Gowasu guy, I forget his name, in the background, that Zamasu had generally met Goku for the first time, and you could see that from his facial expressions. So when he met, so Zamasu had no knowledge of Goku whatsoever, or even heard of him, we can guarantee that. So therefore, the Zamasu that has appeared before Black and Goku, Vegeta and Trunks while they're fighting in this current episode 56 has to be Zamasu from the future Trunks timeline. Because like I said before, the Zamasu from the original timeline could not have created Goku Black after fighting Goku in the original timeline on the Kai planet, because future Goku does not exist. As for the reason for the time paradox, which I gave earlier, it can't occur. It wouldn't make sense for the laws of time travel in Dragon Ball. And also another point to strengthen my argument about the future Zamasu being the one who appeared before everyone in the latest episode, I doubt there's any chance that someone else could have created Goku Black, and also I doubt there's any chance that the original timeline Zamasu, who right after fighting Goku, right after seeing all the barbarians, suddenly out of nowhere, really quick time, met Black in between the time of Zamasu meeting Goku and the time of the battle just starting between Black and Vegeta. I just simply think that the pacing is just too quick for him to suddenly just meet up with Goku Black. So that's my take on that. And also, as I've been saying, the Zamasu that appeared before everyone in the latest episode 56, it has to be a Zamasu, a different Zamasu from a future timeline, the future Trunks timeline, because it makes sense. It's the most logical way that works, because if Zamasu is from the future Trunks' timeline, it means that not only does it make sense that he created Black because he hates all Ningen, but there's actually significantly a lot more time for him to have Goku Black created. Now, the only thing that throws doubt on this theory for me is that, as I said earlier in episode 56, Zamasu wants to kill Goku. So obviously this Zamasu, if he's from the future, if he hates Goku, but why would he hate Goku? Why would that be the case if Goku from the future is dead? So maybe to clear up this hole in my theory, maybe when this future Zamasu was going back in time with the time ring, with Goa or whatever his name is, and maybe he saw Son Goku, who in Zamasu's eyes is the perfect Ningen, who's pure-hearted and kind and is the protector of all who are good, i.e. the Ningen, the humans, and he's the one who takes down the evil Ningen. And so when Zamasu saw this, that's the reason why he hates and is so irritated about Son Goku, because he's previously been seeing him in the past through the time ring, because he doesn't want to admit the fact that there are good humans in the universe like Goku. So maybe that's the reason why he wants to kill Goku so badly himself. So that's my theory. Let me know your thoughts about that. But to sum up, Goku Black's character overall, it's been pretty great so far. And if the writers and directors just can give Black a bit more of a backstory or a flashback as to what made him despise humans so much, and if they can explain how Black got the Super Saiyan Rose form transformation so quickly in a short period of time from when he fought Goku as a Super Saiyan to where he's now fighting Vegeta as a Super Saiyan Blue. And if they can explain his connection to Zamasu, then to top off the fact that he's just a total badass, which he seems like such a threat to the Z fighters, and even able to beat Vegeta by slicing through his chest with that blade of his, then he could potentially be, honestly, the greatest Dragon Ball villain of all time. So with that being said, I am done. Greg Jones signing off. Like this video, share it to the masses, comment down below your thoughts about Goku Black's status as a villain, and whether you agree with my theory about future Zamasu. Or if you just think I'm crazy, let me know in the comment section, and subscribe for more Dragon Ball content like this, discussion and theory videos. I'm going to be making a lot more of them. Thanks guys, have an awesome day.